What is up, comic fan? Welcome to the Legion of Comics. I'm Mark, and today we're going to be taking a look at next week's new comic book days for, February 8th, 2023. And after a couple of weeks of just not a lot of releases, they're coming back strong with this week. So let's take a look at my top picks right after this. Shout out to the channel sponsor, Big Time Collectibles. You can check them out at bigtimecollectibles.com or follow them on social media. They sponsor the channel's monthly Legion Loot giveaway for channel members, so definitely consider going down below, hitting that join button, and becoming a channel member today. And also, if you need anything cleaned or pressed, hit up our good friend Justin's Comics over on Instagram. Be sure to let him know you found him via the channel or hit him with that promo code WeAreLegion and take advantage of that buy two, get one free special offer he's running for the viewers of the channel. And a direct link to all of the sponsors are in the description of all my videos, as well as a link to Pop's Attic over on Instagram, where you can pick up comics for killer deals. You do not want to miss out on that. So, like I said, it's been a past couple weeks have been just really kind of flat. Not a lot of stuff has been dropping, but there were some good books. This week is coming in a little bit strong, and we're kicking it off with Gotham City Year 1, Issue 5 from Tom King, and I think it's Phil Hester doing the art. I believe this is the last issue. This has been a great crime noir detective kind of feel, getting this tragic past of Gotham City and the kings of the city's fall. It's like the Wayne family had their kid kidnapped, and none other than Slam Bradley was brought in to try to find the kid. Crazy turn of events happened in the past two issues. Don't want to get into the spoilers on it, but I'm excited to see how Slam's really going to bounce back from this, if the city can recover from this at all. This story was billed as the event that really took Gotham down a dark path and took it from a shining beacon of a city to the jaded city that we see today. So obviously it isn't going to recover. It's just going to be tragic, and it has been. Next up, this one I'm really excited for. We have Joe Fixit, issue number 2 from Marvel, and this is another one of those throwback titles that they've been doing. Peter David has helmed the story, and we're going back to Vegas when Hulk was gray once again, going by the name Joe Fixit and running as a mob enforcer for one of the big guys over there. It looks like Wilson Fisk rolled into town and had a little scuttle with the Hulk's boss, and it looks like Wilson Fisk is putting out a hit on none other than Joe Fixit. Spider-Man swung in at the last minute of the last issue and joined in on the fight, so I'll be interested to see how long he stays around in this title. A lot of these throwback titles have kind of been team-up books in a way, so I'm definitely down for Spider-Man to stick around. Probably be good if he doesn't. Peter David has not missed on any of these, so I'm excited to have a decent Hulk book out. Everybody knows that the Donny Cates run has just gone to trash. They've got Ryan Otley writing it now. Who knows what's going on over there, as well as the World Breaker Hulk story not even being worth turning the pages in. So I'm excited to actually get a decent Hulk book, and the first issue was really fun. So I'm all in for this. And next up, from DC Comics to the DC Universe Lazarus Planet event, it keeps on rolling strong. We have another one-shot this week with Next Evolution. This, again, is a series of short stories included in this one book. It'll be 4 individual titles, one spotlighting Flatline searching in the Lazarus pits or something for a secret power. Who don't know what's going on with that, but we do get to feature with Red Canary, which I'm really excited about. We were introduced to her during Dark Crisis, a really fun character. No superpowers, just really picking up the batons and following in the footsteps of her idol, Black Canary. And she was a delightful character, had a really good energy and everything, and the way she interacted with the other characters was fantastic. I'm excited to get more of her. And then we're getting a little look at Deadeye, the character you see on the far right over there. And I'm not sure what they're going to be doing with him, but we're also going to be introduced to this character named Vigil. And you can kind of see his back down there in the corner. And I don't know anything about this character. I do believe this might be his first appearance. And there's also been teases of Ron V doing a Vigil story and tying it in to Gotham characters in some way, somehow, which makes sense to me that Ron V is writing Detective Comics currently. So this book could have some spec value behind it. Who knows? DC is kind of hard to spec on to begin with, but the stories you can definitely spec on. And next up, we get a tie-in book for Lazarus Planet in Monkey Prince number 11. There have not been any tie-in books outside of Monkey Prince so far, and I do believe Wonder Woman will get 1 or 2 issues that tie in. The main reason that this book is important, especially for this event, is because the whole origins of the Devil Nazah, the big villain from Lazarus Planet, gets his origins from the Monkey Prince lore as well. So the Monkey King, Monkey Prince's father, will be featured in this to tell some of that backstory, as well as deal with the Ultra Human Knight, who is at this point related to the Monkey Prince, seeking vengeance against him while he's at the Hall of Justice with Supergirl, which that's how it ties into Lazarus Planet, right there at the ground zero for it. So I did read that last issue 10, which was fantastic. That was the first issue of Monkey Prince that I picked up. So I'm excited to dive into this one. This character is totally new to me, and I'm absolutely loving him from the start. They really just nailed this character. Next up, we have Batman issue 132. Not excited at all for this one. This is still Chip Zdarsky doing this run. It's his second story arc since he's taken over the title, and we were post failsafe, and now Batman is woken up injured and doesn't know where he is. He's in Gotham, but not the Gotham that he lives in. It's a weird Gotham where he's not around. Catwoman's ruling the city, and there's this weird character named Red Mask who was introduced. I believe they'll probably consider it a cameo in that last issue, but it was definitely his first full appearance, in my opinion. But if you're caring about any of those characters, we got a brand new character kind of getting introduced in this. Don't know if it'll be this version, this world, this universe, wherever Batman is. If it might be as Jason Todd is what I'm thinking. But needless to say, this is a weird story. I just don't care about it, to be honest with you. I'm in it because it's the main Batman title. I'm going to ride it out. Next up, speaking of riding it out, I'm pumped for Ghost Rider issue number 11. I think it's Benjamin Percy writing this. But as you can see from the cover, we've got Danny Ketch writing into the story. Yes. And that last issue was the big finale to the first big story arc. So we're starting fresh right here. We have Johnny Blaze and his little FBI agent partner kind of just getting settled. But we saw that FBI agent and the whole organization that she's working for actually has a lot of nefarious, secretive plans going on. And they're kind of harnessing some dark magic stuff. And they had Danny Ketch in chains and looked like they were harnessing his power or controlling him, but they're sticking him on the Ghost Rider. So this should be fun. I'm all in for Danny Ketch to get introduced to the story. I am an 80s baby, so I did grow up with Danny Ketch, so I'm down for Danny Ketch, as well as some of these Bjorn Barron's covers with him on it. Those should be delightful. And next up, we have Flash 792 continuing the 1 Minute War. This is part 3, if you don't count the 1 Minute War one-shot special from last week. And in this one, we'll have Kid Flash and Impulse going on a mission to try to come up with a plan to help stop this invasion from the Fraction, or the Faction, whatever they're called. So this looks like just a quirky filler issue inside of a little story event. I read the synopsis for this and it kind of bummed me out. It seemed like it's just going to focus specifically on these two. I hope it's bigger than that. But it's just Bart and Wallace gallivanting around an alien invasion trying to help out. But I have full faith in Jeremy Adams to write a story that, even though it sounds quirky, it'll end up hitting on every angle he comes at it from. And then next up, yes, ma'am.
Did he just give me my blanket? He washed it with a paper towel.
Oh, that was good of her. Look at that. Next up, we have Batman and the Joker, Deadly Duo. And this is that book from Mark Silvestri that he's writing and illustrating. I haven't been big pumped for this one, but the artwork's fantastic. It's not, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. It's not fantastic if you ask me. It's a little edgy just to be edgy. And I don't know, just too much Batman. And I say it every time I talk about this book. I don't care about him teaming up with the Joker. Just don't care. Don't care. But it's definitely worth looking at, and I'll read it and review it all the same. And then lastly, the next one is a cover by. This is an exclusive from Big Time Collectibles. This is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 19, the John Jang variant. Huge excited for this. This man has been killing it with the covers. He has been knocking Marvel stuff out left and right. And this is his first official Peter Parker cover. He did have a Peter Parker slightly appear on a Venom cover when he was being eaten by Venom. But this is his first legit Peter Parker cover. Super excited to have these. Mine are already pre-ordered. Be sure to check out Big Time Collectibles. See if they have any left. You don't want to miss out on these. That is gangbusters right there. So that's really all. That's it on my top list for this week. Those are the ones I'll be picking up to read in those covers. Be sure to check out the Comic Vets channel. He usually posts a video where him and I give you our top pick for the week and tell you which ones you should consider picking. One apiece, just one, and why we picked it. And a huge shout out to my local comic shop, the Augusta Book Exchange. If you're ever in the Augusta area, be sure to look them up and swing by there. Tell them hello and let them know that we are Legion. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you're excited about this week, which ones are you after, and which ones did I miss. Good night, baby. And until next time, as always, I'm Mark. That's Monkey, but we are Legion.